let's now talk about Colorado and what we saw yesterday. Sheer, that looked like the same exact team that we saw last year. I mean, they've got some really good talent. We'll break it down. But Sheer, that defense.
Yeah. Now, I will say, shout out to Livingston, their DC, for making an adjustment in the second half. And you know, they only allowed 6 points in the second half. But North Dakota State, maybe they have a different identity. I don't know. They've never been a passing team. And that dude was passing all over them. I mean, just all over them. And it's the same exact passes that they couldn't stop last year, which is the crossing routes and the little dink and dunks. And then they're meant to go for 4 yards, and instead they go for 25.
Yes. Now, also, they also got very lucky in this game as well, Colorado. They definitely got a little bit of home cooking. I did not come away from that game thinking that Colorado was, I mean, let's be honest, what were they last year? Sheer 4-8? They looked like about a 5-7 team.
They look, yeah, and I mean, if we want to credit them, which I don't like doing, their offense, their passing game, not their offense, their passing game is elite.
Yeah, it is.
The problem is they remind me of, they remind me of like those old Texas Tech teams that would put up like
the fun and gun, or that
would put up like 42 points a game and still lose.
Yes.
Like that to me is kind of like not able to run the ball 42 points a game and you're losing 55 to 42. Right. That's the kind of team that I think they are.
And let's be honest here. The problem with them as well is that they can't run the ball. And I don't think they're going to be able to run the ball all season. We kept hearing about Dallin Hayden or whatever his name was, the Ohio State kid.
And he couldn't even win the starting job.
He couldn't even win the starting job. I thought that losing Dylan Edwards was going to be a bigger loss for them than people thought.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, you could be right. And the thing about Colorado, too, that we were talking last night on the phone is, like, North Dakota State is good. Obviously, Arizona fans are familiar with them. But they're not the North Dakota State that I think people are used to. And, like, New Mexico, who almost beat Montana State. Montana State's better than North Dakota State this year.
Correct.
And New Mexico gave Montana State a better game. It's – I don't want to say a better game because they lost, but you know where I'm going here. Like, it wasn't that big of a difference.
Yes. Now, and T-Burns 826, the great T-Burns 826 says that O-line still sucks and their defense is 3-5 win team. That's the other thing. The O-line, he was getting hit a lot.
Yeah, he's going to get killed. He's going to get killed. They got to figure out a way to get him hit less. And I actually think he's very responsible for that. He hangs on to the ball too long. And you'll see when he gets in the NFL, that'll probably be the first thing they fix. He just holds on to the ball too long.
But like I said, because Sheer messaged me, and generally when Sheer messages in game, he's wrong about it. And he was wrong. He said Colorado's going to win by 100. And I said, no. Silly Sheer. It was silly Sheer. And here's the other thing. If you watch those two teams, yes, Colorado's got a lot more talent. But if they played 10 times, North Dakota State's definitely winning their fair share.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. So, again, that's...
next week's the game, though, Mike. We all know this. Next week is the game.
We are all Husker fans. Next week. Hey, do you want to hear a joke real quick?
Yeah, always.
All right. Well, no, I'm going to hold on to that. That's called a tease for next. It's called a tease for next week. But either way, this team did not look much better. I will say this. This is the only compliment that I'm going to give them. That is an elite receiver unit. That receiver unit is fantastic. I will give them that. They're
going to win a lot of games. Not a lot, but they're going to win games. A lot of the games they win will be because they simply their offense is just scoring 49 points and they're really good.
Well, were you surprised? You know what else that also surprised me is Deion said that he's got 6 to 8 NFL players on the defensive side of the football. Who are they?
Dude, Deion said that he has like 6 first-round picks.
Hunter,
BJ Green, Wester, Tyler Brown, the O-lineman, and someone else. The defensive side of the ball, I will say their safety is good, and he got hurt early. I don't know.
But you're not talking about Shiloh.
Shiloh sucks.
Why do people think Shiloh is good? Because he's
I don't know. The other safety is the one that got hurt. His name escapes me right now, but way better than Shiloh.
Yes,
people like the big hit.
Yeah, I mean, people like the big hit. I get it, but either way, that is not that is a football team. I'll put it to you like this: I do not fear Colorado if I'm Arizona. How about that?
I think Arizona matches up well defensively with Colorado, maybe better than any other Big 12 team because of the safeties and such.
That was going to be my point, is that Arizona's got a ton of defensive backs that you can throw at him. And if you got a ton of defensive backs you could throw at them, and I think we'll be all right. Now, Dennis Walsh.
That's actually funny.
Very funny. Let's see here. Let's see here. Aaron Sepulveda. Luke, since you consistently bring up Colorado, will you agree their wide receiver unit is easily better than Arizona? Yeah.
Sure.
I don't know why that was so difficult. Sure. But yes.
I'm still taking T-Mac over Hunter. I don't care about the verbal gratification that Twitter was giving Travis Hunter last night.
I'll take T-Mac all day of the week. I have no problem saying that. I literally just said it's an elite receiver unit. I don't know what else you want from me, but there you go.
Typical Mike saying stuff twice.
Yep, saying stuff twice. Well, here's the thing, is that I'm wrong about so much that when I am right about something, why wouldn't you repeat it?
That is true. When you're right, you make sure every person in the world knows.